Hey now, good day, Sacramento. Well, I guess Osama Bin Laden didn't say rabbit, rabbit, rabbit yesterday, and Donald Trump is indeed looking for that death certificate. Good morning. It's a good day for America. No kidding about that.
Ta-da! Does that make sense? Guys, back over to you.
Good to know.
Da-da.
Total sense.
That's going to be the new thing. Does that make sense?
Does that make sense?
It's not a rhetorical question.
Shouldn't we cap everything and every story on this show just like that?
Does that make sense?
I love it.
It's true. After a while, you start to recite so many letters and numbers. I'm like, I don't even know what I just said, so I hope it made sense to you at home.
Yeah, so for the record out here, when you said that, we all went, no, really, it does not.
No sense.
Okay, we'll try again next half hour.
In every statement, hip-hop style with the, you know what I'm talking about?
Does that make sense?
You know what I'm saying?
Where are your moms?
Yeah.
Makes sense, sense.
You can reach us on email on our website, gooddaysacramento.com. If you'd like to write in and say hi. If you have pictures to send to us, goodday@kmaxtv.com. I'm going to show those pictures from Christina's cousin again here coming up in a second. Meanwhile, on Facebook, we've got the question posted about the death of Osama Bin Laden today. We want to know if the news makes you feel safer as an American. I'm going to zip down because we've been going through a lot of these comments today. Anna saying, not really. What about retaliation? You know, hoping there's not retaliation.
Right.
David Diaz saying he will only be replaced. Good job to the troops. And Carolyn Meyer says, just makes me even more nervous. Too little, too late. Now another whack job will take over from Bin Laden, she says. In fact, he was already on his way out. And then Haley Hudson, too, saying, well, no, I don't feel safe. Now it's like a waiting game for them to retaliate. Kind of feel like the war is just beginning now, that it stirred up a whole bunch more. So I have to say, I don't think anybody has really said they feel safer because of this news. A lot of people giving props to the troops, for sure.
Don't know if I feel safer, Marianne and Mark, but I'll tell you this, the Navy SEAL team. Let's give it up for Navy SEAL team.
How about that?
Number 6. How about that? Now, I know it's early in the morning. You haven't had your breakfast yet, but how awesome is it that these guys, almost like that movie, Black Hawk Down, that's the movie I'm thinking of. Same deal. They come in, they get off, they jump in, they got their parachutes to come down, and you know where they got Bin Laden? Boom, right in the eye. Right in the eye. I think it's awesome. I think it's great news. And Navy SEALs, more power to you. And USA, USA, USA. I think it's a good day for America.
It's a huge day.
10 years ago, almost 10 years ago, I was in New York. I used to actually have a successful radio show that was on in Washington, Baltimore, Philadelphia, and New York.
I listened to it.
I happened to be in New York doing my show on 9/11, and awesome in a bad way. Maybe the worst thing that I've ever been through in my life, walking through the streets of New York, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, like a ghost town, no one there, and to think, here we are 10 years later, and we got him. We got him, we got him, we got him. USA. USA, 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 all the way.
No lie. When this went down, I turned to my wife and I said, I can't wait to see Dawn's treatment on this tomorrow, because I know you're going to have a lot to say. I know you respect it.
I love it.
You used to bus over from D.C. to do the show in New York, and it just random happened. 11th was one of those days.
And the best moment that I've ever had in broadcasting, Mark, was 1 year later when the Pentagon asked Mike O'Meara and I to broadcast our show live from the wall where all this stuff had gone through at the Pentagon. It's a great day to be an American. Everybody, USA. I happily cede my time today on the show, unlike on Friday when it was all that wedding stuff. Today, this is important for America.
We'll talk a lot more about that coming up today. Also, speaking of wedding, royal advisors tried to get William and Kate to sign a prenup, but the couple said no thanks.
What's going on, Dawn?
What's going on with me? Well, listen, as I mentioned, Mark, here's all I got for you. Well, actually, we could talk about the Kings. I believe that they're going to announce they're going to be leaving town today. We've got this whole Bin Laden thing. And my goodness, in the middle of all this, are we going to have time to mention? Marianne didn't bathe this weekend.
What?
It's true.
It's a long story.
There's your breaking news.
We got to talk about it.
There's your breaking news. Don't talk during the commercials, Marianne.
I thought it was only guys that did that.
I hear everything.